Welcome back, everyone, to Ferris Sports Update. Final segment today is with Tina Muir, three-time All-American for the Ferris State Cross Country team. And Tina, thanks for being on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Bulldogs are off to a fabulous start this year, ranked third in the nation.
Yep.
Is that something you expected coming into the season?
Well, I mean, I think we all knew that we were going to be a bit higher up than last year, but I mean, to be ranked third, that's definitely a lot higher than we expected, and we're running very well, and so I feel like we deserve that recognition, but at the same time, it definitely wasn't expected to be that high up.
You had a chance a couple weeks ago to move past Grand Valley State, defending national champions in the region, #1 ranked team in the region, and it's got to feel good to move past them as they've kind of been the team that's been right there in front of you.
Yeah, they've been very powerful, very strong over the last decade, so it feels great to actually, be ranked ahead of them, and we actually finished ahead of them at the last meet we competed with them against, and it's nice to actually give them a run rather than them taking the win easily. We're really challenging them this year and going to have a good shot at trying to beat them.
You got off to a good start in September, your own Bulldog Invitational, first race of the year, and you were the individual champion, and congratulations on winning that race.
Thank you.
Talk about your performance in that event, and then going on this past event you took part in was the Greater Louisville Classic, and that was a much bigger meet.
Yeah. Well, the Bulldog Invitational is always a really nice meet to run at, especially as we have lots of community members and friends and family come to watch, and so that's a great one to do with everyone, and we have lots of support and just to get the rust off our legs, so to speak. And then we went on to some bigger meets with lots of D1 meets, and we've really stepped up to the challenge, the entire team, performing very well in both at Michigan State and especially at Greater Louisville last week. That was very exciting for us because we really performed well, everyone ran well together, and I was very excited with my finish, and the team coming second was just an incredible achievement.
You were able to finish second, as you mentioned, in that Greater Louisville Classic, and one of the only Division II teams in that field, in a field that had more than 30 teams in it, mostly Division I schools. What's it like to run around against those bigger schools?
Well, I actually went through a change during that race. Towards the beginning of the race, I was intimidated by them, University of Michigan, Eastern, Ole Miss, seeing them around me, thinking, oh, I can't run with these people, but during that race, it kind of occurred to me that we are good enough. I am good enough to run with these people, and just got to do the best that I can do. And I ended up finishing a lot higher than I would have expected, but I feel that I deserve that recognition. So.
I know you've got some big meets coming up on the schedule as you look towards the GLIAC championships and then the regional championships. Talk about what you do to prepare for some of those bigger meets.
Well, now we're really getting into the important segment in our training. We have some really quality, hard workouts and lots of conditioning to go with that. We're really doing all the little things like taking ice baths, making sure we eat right, get enough recovery through sleeping, and we have a race coming up at Penn State this weekend, so that'll be another chance to see how we're doing and where we're at, and look forward to those bigger meets towards the end of the year.
You're a three-time All-American, as we mentioned already, for the Bulldogs. Hopefully, chance to make it a four-time All-American
Yep.
later this fall. Did you ever imagine the type of success you'd be able to have here at Ferris?
No, definitely not. When I came in my freshman year, I really wasn't in great shape. I thought I could do better, but I never would have expected to do what I have, and what I believe I still have to achieve. I feel like I have a lot more to give, and there's a lot more to come. And our coach, Steve Picucci, has done a great job in getting not only me but all the other team members up to that level, and it's nice to have a fifth year to actually really dedicate myself to that athletics to see what I can do.
Being obviously from another country and being from Britain, what have been some of the biggest adjustments for you, both in terms of being an athlete and also a student athlete here at Ferris?
Well, the biggest difference is there's so much more. As cheesy as it sounds, the opportunity is bigger here. If you want something, you can do it. There's the provisions to do it, whereas in England, you have to really be the top level to get any kind of help or anything. So I really like the fact that here at Ferris I've had lots of support, lots of encouragement, and the resources to help me get to the level that I want to go to. As a student athlete, the classes are very different, but I actually enjoy that as you get a bit more freedom in choosing what you want to do rather than having to just go to a lecture with 200 people and just sit there. So I definitely feel like I made the right choice.
You're about a week or so away from the GLIAC Championships after the Penn State meet this coming weekend. What are some of your goals going into the GLIAC Championships, both individually and as a team?
Well, individually, I'm not really sure who's around, but from what I see so far, I would love to get the individual win. And then as the team, obviously we would like to get the individual win as well, but at the same time we feel regionals is the more important race for us. So we'll probably be focusing more on that, but using this as a run through to see what kind of teams are around, how everyone's looking, and just do the best that we can do before the meet on our home course, which is the one we really care about.
The regional championships, NCAA Division II Midwest Regional on November 5th at Khaki Golf Course, as you mentioned.
Yep.
What's that going to be like, being able to run that regional championship on your home course?
Well, I think it means more to me than anyone else, because my freshman year of cross country we ran it here as well, and that was the first time we got into the national championships. So it's amazing to see how far we've come in that 4 years. 4 years ago we were just about making it into the competition, and here we are now 4 years down the road, trying to not only win the region but finish much higher up in the national competition than we ever had before. So, but it's a great way to get into the national meet, a great excitement to have the support of the community and people, other teams to come watch us. So it's really going to be a great day to be there.
Obviously, you've had a lot of success both in cross country and in track here at Ferris. What are some of the biggest differences between those two, and running cross country in the fall and then transferring over to the track in the spring?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we're very different to other sports as we are going year round. We have 3 seasons, so we have to make sure that we are ready for all 3. But I mean, I enjoy both. There's good things and bad things about both. Track is more exciting for people to watch, because you can see the whole thing, and you can progress, and as long as you're smart you can get through, whereas cross country is more about the challenging course and being tough enough to take on the different things that may come at you. But they're both very enjoyable and both have aspects that everyone can enjoy.
If you had to pick one, which one would it be?
Well, I'd say on paper I'm better at track, but I still enjoy cross country more.
Well, best of luck as you go through this fall and as you aim for a GLIAC and a regional championship.
Yep, thank you very much.
We appreciate you being on the show, and reminder fans, you can follow all the action of Ferris State Athletics online at ferrisstatebulldogs.com. Don't forget the Bulldog football team at home this Saturday, taking on the Northern Michigan Wildcats. Kickoff at 2 p.m. at Top Taggart Field. Bulldog hockey also in action. Thanks for tuning in to Ferris Sports Update.